day everyone, I hope you're all well. Welcome to another Dab Jones Yoga practice. Today I'm going to be sharing you with the first class of a new series of classes, 30-minute flow sequences. Today we'll be looking at the abdominals, so I've labelled this class the fiery core. Now, as often in kind of modern day society, we sometimes haven't quite got the time to fit in an hour, a 90-minute practice. So I thought certainly worthwhile adding a 30-minute playlist of classes to my repertoire of online classes. So I hope you all enjoy this. And like I say, this will be linked to the abdominals. So we'll be looking at the 4 groups of abdominals today. We're going to be starting at the most deepest layers, known as the intrinsic core. And then we're going to work to the more superficial layers, known as the extrinsic core. I hope you all enjoy. I've got one block for today's practice, that should suffice. We're going to start on our back. Bring a bend into the legs, feet on the floor. Close down the eyes. See if you can start to lengthen the back of the neck, and to do this, lift the head, bring the chin towards the throat, keep the length at the back of the neck and lower the head back down. Soften your eyes and slowly start to take steady inhales and exhales. Inhales and exhales. Inhales through the nose, exhales out through the nose. Inhales through the nose, out through the nose. Now maybe some of you have noticed there, as we was inhaling, of course you're going to notice that expansion of the rib cage. But what I also want you to pay attention to now is on the exhalations. So on the exhalations we are able to access, especially if the exhalation is prolonged, we can access these intrinsic core muscles. Now, these intrinsic core muscles, another name for them is actually the exhalation muscles. So the more we start to expand the capacity of our breath, prolonging the exhale as well, we should start to notice that these intrinsic core muscles will start to activate and engage. Just so you have a reference of what I mean here, so if you watch for a second my inhale, I'm going to take a slow exhalation through the mouth and then just watch how my front ribs pull in and down. And you'll see that abdominal activation as I start to lengthen exhale. Especially as you start to come towards the exhalation, towards the end of the exhalation, you're going to feel that those out that do have quite a rib lift in their posture, you're going to be able to kind of pull these front ribs in and down, and this is where we start to access the deepest core muscles of our abdominals. Some of you may have heard of the transversus abdominis, known as the TVA. It also, another name for this is the corset muscle. So it pretty much embraces and hugs your mid-range of the body. So I want you to stop to now as we exhale. We're going to have a nice expansive inhalation, trying to breathe into the side, the back and the front of the ribs. But on the exhalation, I want you to slightly purse up your lips and take long exhales out through the mouth. And I want you to pay attention to the activation you're noticing in your abdominals. Rest the hands by your side, palms turned up. Lengthen the back of the neck. Inhalation into side ribs. Purse the lips, take a slow, long exhale out through the mouth. And hopefully you should start to notice here that abdominal activation that I mentioned. We'll do 3 more of those breaths. Inhalation into side ribs. Purse the lips, exhalation out through the mouth. Good everyone, 2 more breaths. Inhalation into side ribs. Exhalation out through the mouth. Really good. Relax the belly. Allow a natural breath to return. Okay, bring the left leg into the body, hold the shin, hug your thigh to your ribs. Create a 90-degree bend in your right leg and keep your right ankle flexed. As we inhale, we're going to bring the right thigh into the body, and as we exhale, we keep the shape in this right leg and we slowly bring the heel to the floor. Inhalation, like I mentioned, thigh comes into the body. Exhalation, heel goes to the mat. Let's all try to do this synchronized. Inhalation, right thigh into body. Exhalation, purse the lips, slowly bring your right heel to the floor. We'll do 5 of these. Inhalation, right thigh into body. Exhalation, right heel to the floor. Inhalation, thigh into body. Exhalation, heel to the floor. Try not to force the exhalation too much. It wants to be smooth and calm. 1 more breath. Inhalation, thigh into body. Exhalation, heel to the mat. Set both feet to the floor. Have a natural breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Really good. Bring the right thigh into body. Same movement here. Hug thigh into ribs. Flex left ankle. Keep a 90-degree bend in the left knee. Inhalation, left thigh into ribs. Exhalation, heel strike the floor. Inhalation, thigh into body. Exhalation, heel strike the floor. Inhalation, thigh into body. Exhalation, heel strike the floor. Two more. Inhalation, thigh into body. Exhalation, heel strike the floor. Last one. Inhalation, thigh into body. Exhalation, heel strike the floor. Set the feet down, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, now we'll try both legs at the same time. What I want to make sure that you maintain is that you keep the lower back in contact with the floor. Some of you might notice as you take the heels towards the floor, you'll lose the lower back and it will lift away from the floor. So I want you to maintain the front ribs pulled down as we see if we can bring the heels towards the floor. If you cannot manage taking the heels all the way down without the lower back lifting, you just find a point where you're able to manage, and then you bring the thighs back into the body. Hope that makes sense. Have a natural breath here first. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Thighs into body. Long exhale. Slowly bring heels towards the mat. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, thighs into body. Exhalation, heels towards the floor. Inhale, thighs into body. Exhalation, heels towards the mat. 2 more. Inhale, thighs into body. Exhalation, heels towards the mat. Last one. Inhalation, thighs into body. Exhalation, heels towards the mat. Set the feet down, relax. Very good. Bit more challenging that one. Inhaling. Exhaling. Okay, bring the left leg up, knee over the hip, 90 degree in the knee, 90 degree in the ankle. Right hand, inner left thigh. Stretch your left arm back. Now we're going to breathe into all this volume on our left ribs. So inhale into left ribs. On your exhale, push against inner left thigh, press back against right hand. Breathe out. 1, inhale left ribs. Exhale, press against leg, back against hand, breathe out. 2, inhale. Press against leg, back against hand, exhale. 2 more breaths here. Those that feel they want to make it a little bit harder, you can try and lift and straighten right leg. Try not to allow lower back to arch off the floor, keeping lower back down. This is too strong to stay with that right foot on the mat. Inhalation, left ribs. Exhalation, push against thigh. Good, let's do 1 more breath here. Inhalation, left ribs. Exhalation, push against inner right, left thigh. Very nice. Set the feet down, rest the arms, breathe in. And breathe out. Change sides. Left hand, inner right thigh. Right arm stretches back. Okay, inhale right ribs. Exhale, push against inner right thigh. Good. Inhale, right ribs. Press against right thigh, exhale. 1 more of this variation. Inhale, right ribs. Exhale, press against inner thigh. Okay, if you would like to make it a little bit more challenging, straighten left leg, keep lower back down. Inhale, right ribs. Exhale, press against inner thigh. Just 1 more here. Inhale, right ribs. Press against inner thigh, exhale. Really nice. Bring feet to the floor, rest the arms, breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, have another natural breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Really good, everyone. Okay, we're going to come back to find your block. Place the block between left elbow, left knee. Straighten the right arm back. Now again, inhale, right ribs. Exhale, press into your block. 1, inhale, right ribs. Exhale, press through the block. 3 more. Inhale, right ribs. Exhale, press into block. 2 more. Inhale, right ribs. Press into block. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, right ribs. Press into block. Exhale. Okay, you can make this a little bit harder. Straighten the right leg up. Keep the lower back down. On the exhale, this time as well as pressing into the block, we're going to lower the right heel towards the floor. As you do that, keep lower back in contact with the floor. If you can't quite manage to bring it all the way down, do what you can manage. Okay, inhalation into right ribs. Press into block, exhale, lower right leg. Inhale, bring right thigh up into right ribs. Press into block, exhale, lower right leg. Inhale, right ribs, rise right leg. Good, we'll do 2 more. Exhale, press into block, lower right leg. Inhale, rise right leg. Last breath here. Exhale, press into block, lower right leg. Inhale, rise right leg. And then slowly, lower both feet to the floor. Maybe one of the hardest ones yet, that one now. Rest the block on the belly, palms by your side. Inhale. Expanding chest and abdomen. Exhale, long, relaxing breaths out. 2 more here. Inhalation, expand chest and abdomen. Breathing out, exhale. Inhale, expand chest and abdomen. Exhale. Okay, switch the sides. So right elbow, right knee, left arm goes back. Inhale, left ribs. Exhale, push into the block. 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 1 more here. Inhalation, left ribs. Exhalation, push into block. Okay, a little bit harder. We'll straighten up the left leg. Inhale, left ribs. Push into block, lower left leg. Inhale, left leg comes up. Breathing into left ribs. Exhale, lower left leg, push into block. Inhale, left ribs, rise left leg. Push into block, exhale, lower left leg. Inhale, rise the left leg. Breathing into left ribs, 2 more, exhale, lower left leg. Pushing into block. Right, last one, inhale, rise left leg. Breathing into left ribs, exhale, push into block, lower left leg. Inhale, rise left leg. And then exhale, release feet and arms to the floor. Whew. Good. You may wish to just move the knees side to side here, just to get a bit of freedom back into the abdomen. Okay, roll over to the right. Make your way up to the top of the mat. Walk to the back of the mat for a moment. I just want you to pay attention to how your mid-section of the body feels as we slowly now walk to the top of the mat. It might feel quite light, also quite supported and stable. This is a strong indication that our intrinsic core muscles, the ones we've just worked on there. We did the first two, and then the third one was the extrinsic, the one where we had same elbow, same leg with the block. So governing these three main groups first off really helps us to develop this stability in our trunk. Core, quite a widely used term. Core, in my opinion, core pretty much covers most of the body. So you can kind of consider the core starting above the knees, making its way all the way up through the body, encasing around to the back, going all the way up the torso, and then kind of finishing roughly around just above the elbow. So this pretty much consists of all of the core area of the body, and it moves as one continuous connective tissue. Standing at the top of the mat, inhalation, rise the arms tall. Exhalation, fold it forward, hands down to the floor. Bend at the knees, inhalation, half lift. Step back to plank pose. Now holding plank, I want you to hollow your body here. We're going to have 3 breaths. Inhalation through the nose, breathe into mid-back. Open the mouth, exhale. 2 more. Inhalation, mid-back. Open the mouth, exhale. Right, a little bit harder here, breathe in. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Step it back, inhalation. Exhalation, left knee, left tricep. Step it back, breathe in. Lower onto the knees, exhale, lower to the floor. Roll the shoulders back, engage glutes. Inhalation, lift your chest. See if you can get the stretch here into the abdomen. Lower and upper abdomen, engaging the glutes. Tuck the toes. Make your way into downward facing dog, hips up and back. Good, breathing in. And breathing out. Good, inhalation, make your way back into plank pose. Breathe in. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Okay, same as we did before. Inhale. This time, exhale, left knee, left arm. Inhale back. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right arm. Inhale back. Exhale, left knee, left arm. Inhale back. Exhale, right knee, right arm. Inhale back. Exhale, lower onto the knees, lower to the floor. Give the arms a little rest here. Engage the glutes, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift your chest. Good, tuck the toes, push it back, downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, rise the left leg up. Good, try to engage that left glute, try to reach that left leg high, try to straighten the knee. Now we're going to do this in order. Bend at the knee, and then bring your thigh to your belly, shoulders over the wrists, tap left arm. Take the left leg up. Straighten out the leg again. Bend the knee, heel to bum, thigh to body. This time to left arm, then bring it across, touch the right arm if you can. Left leg goes up. Really nice. Lower, left foot down. Okay, down dog, breathe in. Option to open and try and push the chest towards the floor just to get that stretch in the belly. Right leg rises up, breathing in, straighten out the leg, try to engage the glute. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, bend the knee first, thigh to belly, shoulders over wrists, tap the arm. Inhale, take the leg up and back. Good, bend the knee, thigh to body, knee to right arm, this time tap to the left. Take it up and back. Whew.
Okay, right foot down. Option to stay in a down dog for a few breaths. If you're finding this is quite tough here, option to come down into your child's pose. Have a couple of breaths to regulate. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Really good, everyone. Inhale, make your way back into plank. Now this time round, come down onto the elbows, forearm plank. And again, I'm trying to create that hollow body position. Engage the bum. Inhale into side and back ribs. Exhale for the mouth. See if you can do 5 breaths. Inhale into side and back. Exhale out for the mouth. Squeeze elbows towards each other. 3 more. Inhalation side and back. Exhalation, breathe out. 2 more. Inhalation side and back. Exhalation, breathe out. Last one. Inhalation side and back. Exhalation, breathing out. Okay, take rest. Down onto the knees. Come up into hero's pose. Seated posture. Close down the eyes for a moment. And see if you can regulate that smooth inhale and exhale. Okay, one more drill to share with you today in this arm position, forearm position. I'm going to see if we can rotate to each side now and try to find our forearm side plank. A very useful pose to activate the external abdominal oblique. Okay, make your way again back onto the forearms. Let's again have the palms together. Okay, come onto the outer left foot. Lift that left hip up. Good. If you feel lighter here, really push through left forearm. And then you'll be able to feel light in that right hand. Come up onto the fingertips. Stack the shoulders. And if you're able to manage the balance here, right arm places on the right hip. 3. On the exhale, try to lift a little bit higher through your hip. 2. One more time, inhale, exhale, lift the hip, 1. Whew. Feel free to have a rest here. I am going to go straight into the opposite side. So coming onto the outer right foot, left foot on top, push through right forearm, lift right hip, and then work to come onto the fingertips of left hand. If you feel comfortable, release left hand, bring it to the hip. Okay, 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, lift right hip. 1. Inhale. Exhale, lift right hip. 2. One more. Inhale. Exhale, lift right hip. And 3. Okay, good. Come back down onto both elbows. Let's see if we can hold here for 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Fantastic, come down into the knees, oh good. Hero's pose once again. Just certainly makes your body feel nice and kind of courageous, strong, confident. I certainly enjoy this feeling. Okay, find your block, place between the thighs, squeeze the block between inner thighs. You're going to round your spine a little bit. Use your hands for guidance for a moment for stability. Lift the feet off, squeeze the block. Option to see if you can now try to lift the hands. Inhale and exhale smoothly. Okay, let's work at seeing here if we can now straighten left leg. Continue to try to squeeze that block. 3, 2, 1 and release. Good, straighten right leg. Squeeze the block, 3, 2, 1, and bend. Good. We're going to repeat. Straighten left leg. Squeeze the block, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. One more time. Straighten right. Squeeze the block, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's try for both legs now. Straighten both. If it's too strong, stay with single leg lifts. 3, squeeze the block. 2, and 1. Really good work, everyone. Lower the feet down, remove the block. Okay, keep the soles of the feet on the floor for this descent, and we round the spine. Going to see if you can lower to the mat with control on 15. Nice and slow. 14, 13. Really try to kind of round your spine here. 11, 10. There's going to be a moment in this movement where you feel particularly weak. Try to hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and finally 1. Resting the head down. Really great work, everyone. You might wish to bring the soles of the feet together, taking the knees wide. We're going to conclude the practice from here. Your final Shavasana. Feel free to stay in this final pose for as long as you wish. I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you all so much as always for joining my online classes. The light within me honors and salutes the light within you. Namaste. See you all again soon.